Hey, you all right?
Do we really need to do another Fins Up Friday, Rich? Right now, talking about the Dolphins feels like a torture.
How about we do something different today?
Oh, I have a great idea.
All right, so the Finns aren't winning, but that doesn't mean we're not winning. We are here to bring up the energy. We're going into Buffalo week 3, Thursday night matchup against one of our arch nemesis. But you know what? Any given Thursday, and I believe.
That's right. It's pretty much David versus Goliath, but hey, we got a shot at this thing. We just need a good showing, 4 quarters, and we can pull it out.
We got nothing to lose. I mean, maybe a head coach. But you know what? Beyond that, we're ready. We are ready and we are excited. We're excited to be with you guys. And it would be nothing bigger to bring home a win in Buffalo. We would silence the chicken wingers.
Richmond, we asked them to do like a 10-second intro. Look at, they took 2 minutes of the show. They already killed the thing. So, hey, Richmond, we have to leave. Now we have to leave.
That's real good. I mean, I was this. Yeah, they've been doing podcasts for a while. This ain't new to them. We got to try to set up a game plan. They just line up and just get on and just say set her go. You hike the
Yep.
ball. They ready
It's
to go.
game time. I'm that offensive lineman. You already know how I do, Richmond.
That's why I be quiet in the huddle until I get the snap count. I want to be ready to go.
You asked me to bring something new, and look, we are smiling now. So this is everything that we need. I hope we start the show in 2023 because the season was better, especially on week 3. We put 70 points on week 2 against the Broncos. What a time! It sounds that another life. So hey guys, let's talk a little bit about the Dolphins because there is a week 3 Thursday night football against the Buffalo Bills. You have great memory against the Buffalo Bills, Richmond, like losing, but okay, we don't say that. Yeah, we can make win. Sorry.
Even back when I played, just like you said, definitely memories. And I think, for sure, 1 or 2 times that possibly, we could have advanced and maybe had a shot at a Super Bowl and we couldn't get past Buffalo. And, you look at the great teams we had really good teams, but they just were just a little notch better than us. And, people talk about the offense, with Kelly, Thurman Thomas, Andre Reed, Lofton, you name it. And they had this great special team player, Steve Tasker. But then you go on the other side of the ball and you got not only Bruce Smith, but Cornelius Bennett, um, Henry Thomas, you name it. They were not just one sided. So they had a really good defense, really good offense, and then probably one of the best special team players I've played against in my career, Steve Tasker. I mean, he was just amazing. And so the thing is, we've got to go to Buffalo. So I've played there, the crowd noise, they support them, and they hate the Dolphins. It's the squish the fish. Uh, they let you know how much they love you when you get up there. Trust me, I've been there a few times.
No, we're excited to be here. It's Luz and I's first time in Buffalo. So far everything is great. We had our first meal. Where did we go? We went to
The Anchor Bar.
The Anchor Bar. So it's like a Buffalo tradition. And Bill fans are nice so far. I mean, knock on wood, like literally anything I could find, like things are good. But they love their team here. There is no swaying. Like there is no, you live in Buffalo, you are a Bills fan. Down in Miami, okay, yeah, the majority are Dolphin fans, but you still have Cowboys, the Eagles, da da da. Like it is eat, sleep, breathe, everything. You go to the grocery store, you go to every restaurant, it is compiled of all Buffalo stuff. It's beautiful to see for them, but it's a nightmare for us.
Even on the plane ride up, we connected in Charlotte, but we had people that were either coming from Miami that grew up in Buffalo and now live in South Florida, or they live in Charlotte. And as soon as they greet each other, they're all wearing their gear, first of all.
Yeah.
And it's, how you doing? Go Bills. How you doing? Go Bills.
And then it gets worse. When we landed in Buffalo, the flight attendant was like, "Oh, welcome to Buffalo, where the current weather is 80 degrees," which it is. It's excellent weather right now. And she
That's
she
so
ended by
funny.
saying, "Go." She was like, "Go Bills." And then all of a sudden they start doing the hey, 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 hey chants. And
The
I'm like,
shout,
the
yeah.
shout. I'm like, what is this? Richmond. So everything you said, like, it's so true. And now, like, we're experiencing it firsthand. Well, not as much as you, but we're starting to get a taste of it. And it's wild here.
Yeah, I think you're good until game time, till they kick it off, and I don't know the experience in the stand, in the stands. I think it will be pretty good. I think they just I don't know. I don't know.
I'll
I
let
think
you
the
know,
worst
though. I
thing,
will let you know, though. I'll tag you
yeah,
if
I
anything
think
happens to me. Also, you don't know who my big brother is. I'll tag you
we,
up. Bill's
we
Mafia.
got to go make a trip. We got to go get it right. Yeah, and that I think one year they threw snowballs at the bus, but nothing. Um, Against the players, but I think it could get, you get to having a few cold beers and stuff like that, and um, things can escalate. But I'm not worried about you two because you know how to, y'all gonna be on y'all best behavior. Y'all gonna root for the team, but y'all don't try to antagonize people and stuff.
Now
You
you know
just
we're
want a good
classy.
experience
Oh,
and stuff like
oh,
that. So
We're
it's
classy people,
yeah,
Richmond. You
just
know us.
be
And
respectful. We're here to support our team, but we're not looking for, we should be looking for any problems. It's football, it's just a game. So
we know we're bad right now. What are they going to tell me?
yeah,
Dolphins suck? I'm not going to be like, whoa. I'm going to be like, I know.
yeah,
You know
we
what I
know.
mean? Like, I'm going to be like, no
we know.
kidding.
Yeah,
You are right,
Yeah.
my friend. You are
right.
right, Thomas.
Have mercy on us. Have mercy on us. But
But
no,
you know
look,
what? That takes the sting out of them because when, like you say, you already know you bad, and they try to, it's like, yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. So what else you got? And they really don't have nothing else. You've taken it, diffused, and say, okay, man, let me root for my team. You root for yours, and we good. So
Well,
yeah,
you tell me
that's
go back to Miami. I plan on it. First of all, I am going back to Miami. My team sucks. I know. So you call me fat? All right, I'm a little thick. There's nothing they can say to bring me down. I am built like a brick right now.
yeah, and also
that's I'm telling you.
it's good weather, so we don't have to worry about snowballs being
Yep,
thrown at us.
we're
That's
fine.
good.
We're
And
good.
I hope nobody wears a Brian Cox jersey and give him the number one salute. So as long as nobody does that, I think we're fine.
We're good, Richmond. We're
Lou,
good.
Louis, you brought up a memory. I can remember walking down that ramp, and I was behind Brian. You got to walk down that ramp. Well, they built a new stadium. That the ramp, you walk down one locker rooms to one side, one's to the other one, and
Mhm.
we got down where it opens up, and Brian had those two fingers up. The ones next, not these two, but the
I
two
know
right
the
next
one
to me.
next to them, the inside one.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Brian, what are you
I
doing,
forgot.
Brian? What are you doing? Stop,
It's,
stop.
it's actually this one. And what was funny about it, so we went to that game. I remember that we might have won that game. I can't remember now, but what I do remember was I did a autograph session with Brian after that in Miami, right? And
Mhm.
some it was a little girl, and I know her parents put her up to it, and they said, "Mr. Cox, I love your sign language," and I fell out laughing. I was like,
Oh,
"Man,
hell.
y'all."
Oh, that is
How
great.
do
So
you
yeah,
say?
that's a great memory you brought back. I just thought about that when you talked about Brian Cox and the sign language. It's like, man, that was
Well, if we get the
good
win, I'll
time.
retweet that.
Mm.
But I don't know if it's gonna happen either way. So
Either way,
two.
Wow.
Oh,
you better explain that at breakfast the next day. Don't you wake that woman up in the middle of the night talking about the Dolphins losing. Let me help you out, brother. Okay, I got you. No, 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 no. After a bowl of oatmeal or a little orange juice or a cup of coffee,
some
don't wake
French
up in the
toast,
middle of the night.
Richmond. They have French toast out there and
Oh, I
croissants.
forgot. Yeah, and slice the strawberries and put them on the waffle and stuff, okay? Don't do that. Don't don't do that.
Beignets and all that.
Oh,
No, no, ain't no 2 AM. No, no, no.
Mm-mm.
7. Don't do that, bro. I need you next week. That's what I'm trying to help you. I need you next week. Don't do that.
Well, the
Get
problem
2
is
out your
that
mind.
this might actually end up being a close game because they would just. Here's the thing. That would be. I told Lou this like 5 times today. I told 5 people this. It would be such a Dolphin thing to do to make this a close game. So it's not even like, Dan, you could be like, oh, I gotta stay up. It's a blowout. That I'm supporting my team. Like, you might really have to stay up because if we're in this game, like, you cannot go to sleep. So we'll see.
Yeah, you're right. It's one of those games that everybody don't expect us to win anyway, and then we'll go up there and get a win, and then everybody be like, "What happened the first 2 games?" You know, it's. I mean, I'll be happy if we get that win, though. I'll tell you that for real now. Yeah, not only me, a whole bunch of Dolphin fans they'll be real quiet in Buffalo. Yeah, trust me, if we get that, that'll be
crazy. That'd
down
be
20 at half. Down 20 at half. That's my prediction.
Down by 20.5.
Yeah.
For Buffalo?
Yeah, for Buffalo, yes. No.
All right.
30-10 for Buffalo at half. Look at that.
We'll see.
I can go to sleep.
We'll see. I don't know.
No, so in a more serious way, so how do you guys feel about this start of the season, really? Because it really looks like 3 weeks ago we were just saying that, oh, maybe we have a shot in the playoff, and just 3 weeks after, it's like, are we winning a game this year? Almost. So how do you feel about that, guys?
It's sick, right? Like, it's a pit in my stomach because it's like you start a new season and you believe the same mumbo jumbo again. You believe, okay, coach is going to get it together this year. Tyreek's going to stay out of trouble. Tua's going to be healthy. The defense is going to be great under Anthony Weaver. So we are fed these lies over and over again, and then we believe it. And then what? Just to be let down. At this point, I think true colors are showing. And when I mean true colors are showing, I'm specifically talking about Mike McDaniel. And I think this is the most crucial point. You know, the past 3-4 seasons, it has been like, okay, maybe fire coach, but now, like, everybody is saying it. And I mean, you saw the banner. I tweeted it that they flew the banner over the stadium. So when you have a team and a fan base who, even the players, are starting to lose respect for coach. Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill were so PO'd last game. I mean, I don't know if they showed it on TV, but they were like stomping off the field. So basically, this is the worst start that I've ever seen as a Dolphins fan since I've been a fan. Not even just playing time, it's morale, it's just team spirit. And knowing that we have a coach who we don't even believe in, a quarterback who has a lot of issues, it's just bad.
Right? Yeah, it's a really tough start, you know, especially in the off season. The word was culture change and attitude adjustments, and everybody's showing up to work on time and you know, doing the team thing. But unfortunately, the first 2 games have not gone our way, and specifically the opener against Indianapolis, which is not a playoff team. To get blown out like that on the road was a very humbling start to that, and to lose a tough one at home last week in the home opener when you're trying to bounce back and you know you got a short week ahead against Buffalo, that's also tough. And as Ashley mentioned, Tyreek and Jalen Waddle storming off to the sideline because they can't get plays off. And that's something you would expect in year 1 of a coach or year 2, but not year 4. So, you know, it's very troubling that we're still here and getting off to this bad start with the schedule. In the back end of the schedule is very tough. This is supposed to be the easier part, and we're already 2 in the hole.
And then 2 more things I just want to add that made me think about it. I love Anthony Weaver. Like, Anthony Weaver is my dog. Like, I will go to bat for that guy. And he hasn't shown us crap the last 2 weeks with the defense. What makes you think it's going to turn around tomorrow against Josh Allen? No. And then also Darren Waller. Okay, this is going to be an Odell Beckham Jr. in the making. We signed this guy. Not that we had high expectations, but we had expectations. And he's not even playing, just like Odell. So those are just 2 more fuel to the fire that I had to add.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I think you bring up all valid points, and I guess the nail in the coffin for me this week, and I think it was yesterday or the day before, I was on Instagram and I saw, I think it was a message from Mr. Ross that they posted maybe on the mind where he was saying that they're committed to winning this, but for him to address it, it lets you know that the fan base is really, 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 really not happy. And so for him to kind of come out and say, we are committed to winning and this and that,
So Richmond, I
People
gotta
hear
tell you
that.
something. No, I have to tell
Okay.
him that. I have to. I'm not gonna lie to Richmond. Richmond, okay, I gotta be honest with you. That post, look, I'm gonna get you in trouble right now. No, I have to. Richmond's my friend. That post that you seen, that was an old statement that Lou actually changed the words, and I'm snitching. I'm snitching. Richmond is my BFF here. Richmond's laughing at you. Richmond, Richmond, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So Lou, the other night.
Mind your business.
So like it was after the game. You know, like there's that meme of like husband in bed and the wife was like, I bet he's talking to other girl. Like Lou was like viciously typing something. And I'm like, what the heck is he typing? And so he like Richard just peed himself. And so like the next day, like Lou posts his statement and I know Lou's words. So I'm like, all right, he took that statement and where it says like the Formula 1 at the bottom and all that stuff. Richmond, that was all your boy. That was all your boy. I can't believe you just brought that up.
I just listen. I did
defend
it
yourself. Go ahead.
I did it because unfortunately, the fans have
they needed
better.
something.
They deserve better, and it's the same old thing. At some point, you got to change the status quo, which is actually in his original statement. And
not going you right.
If things are not working, I mean, I don't know any line of work where you, over a course of 25 years, have not bettered yourself or bettered the company that you're working with, that they would retain you. They would let you go. And so, I don't want to see anybody get fired, but I also don't want to, keep witnessing and paying for. We're season ticket holders for a product that's totally dwindled.
So this is what I then did, because then I started saw people like believe it, and then some people were like, "Oh, this guy." Then they knew like it was a fake thing. They started calling him like names. So then I called Lou at work. You're gonna like this. Real serious. I called him at work. I said, he's laughing about it now. I said, Lou, I just got a call from Steve, some man named Steven at the legal department from the Miami Dolphins. And I'm doing this so serious. And I said, Lou, they're asking if I know a Louis Dominguez Jr. And he was like, what? And I'm like, yeah, some man named Steven. He's with the legal department of the Hard Rock Stadium.
She got me.
You would have thought he turned white as a ghost. So he was like, you're playing. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I said, they're coming after me because I'm more known than you. I said, they want your phone number. And then here's his phone number. And so, yeah, two can tango. Two can tango. Okay.
You're not right. You sis, you're not right.
You know it.
You know what? Just for that, Richard, I'm coming with you to Spain now, just for that.
Here we go again.
I'm coming to Spain.
Here we go again. Here we go. Good, stay out there. Come back and make him stay out there.
Oh, now that's funny. But you know what? I'm not even mad that it's fake. I think that was something that was needed for the fan base to say, hey, you're listening to us. We're not happy this. Hey, if it is, it's enough. All the other stuff is fake, so that don't bother me. But I think it's hilarious. But I didn't think I didn't think you was gonna throw my man up under the bus like that, though. You was supposed to keep that. Hey,
you,
Lou, I'm gonna tell you something. Do not commit no crimes with Ashley. I'm gonna tell you that now.
No.
If we can't step along, she gonna give it up.
Thank you, Lou.
I'm telling you, better watch it, boy. You better watch it.
You know what? Thank you, because of course I will not mention that every Fins Up Friday from now, saying any statement from Ross.
Anything from Ross Dominguez?
Do you want to talk about any statement this week?
Everyone's gonna think it's coming from Lou.
Oh boy,
you're so bad. You're wrong.
Whoa. So now I have to pick between that and you talking French, Richmond. Oh, my days are going better each and every week. Each and every week.
That definitely tops my French any day of the week. I'll tell you that. Yeah.
Hey, Richmond, why are we not talking now about those two great people? Because I'm just saying that very quickly. We started a committee last year for a great person who played for the Miami Dolphins during more than 10 seasons. And I start with two beautiful angels, Ashley, and Lisa. And it's been amazing since this. So I'm very happy to have Ashley. Actually, I like Lou, and he has to know why. Because when he put that picture when he was young, going back to school, I always have fun seeing him. So I'm glad that he's coming now today but I actually, Lou, when you're talking French, it's not oui. You stop with that. Oui is like a cartoon.
Oui something else, Lou.
It's like cartoon in French. So be careful, man. Be careful.
Okay.
A wee wee is not that. A wee wee is a wee wee.
So, hey,
We
Richmond,
we
I'd let you, I'd let
Ah,
you, I'd let you
we
put light on Lou and Ashley, and stop with Wee Wee. If you continue with that,
we.
I will
yeah,
read,
yeah.
Yeah.
I will read the statement from
Wee wee.
Ross during the show. So be careful, man. Stop.
No, but you know what? You know what, Dan? You bring up a great point because we were all at Zach's induction ceremony last year in Canton, and they had these towels made up. Zach was in, but Richmond Webb was like next or whatever, and they didn't ask me. Do you hear me? They didn't ask me. They said we're gonna get you in there, and it wasn't a question of no, y'all don't have to do that. They don't listen to me, and so even when I showed up for fan club weekend or whatever, they just take over and they just said, "No, you move out the way. We got this." And man, they've shown me so much love, and I got to hang out with them. Actually, the Dolphins played in Houston last year, and they had an event. I went over to that, so um, just great people. We had a really good turnout here in Houston, and I got to run that guy down because the guy started a club here, but I hadn't heard anything from him. The guy I met at the event that y'all put on in Houston, so I don't know if he's still going with that or whatever, but it's just the type of people that's in this organization and run the fan clubs that truly care, not just about the current team, but the former players. It's easy to forget about us. When people remember you, and then like the stickers and the braces they're passing out up there in Buffalo, they don't have to do that. They can just go do a game. So it's definitely appreciated, but it's brought so much awareness to the cause of everybody coming together collectively to say, hey, Richmond Webb deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. And so, I'm speechless most of the time, but I say thank you and I appreciate it. But it's at times it's overwhelming, but I know these people truly care about me and they want to see you get your just due on you. So that means a lot. But I'm gonna kind of switch the subject off of me and kind of get an update on another guy that means a lot to me and to the Dolphin fan base, and that is Big E. And we know he's having a health challenge, and they got the bracelets for Big E as well. Great guy. Definitely somebody you want to meet. One of the first people I met that actually was looking eye to eye with me. I was like, oh, Big E fit Big E. So it was cool to meet him. He's just friendly, and I've seen him a couple times, but I'll let Lou and Ashley kind of give us and the fan base an update on how he's doing, where he's at, because we've been praying for him and the like you say, the bracelets. We've been supporting him, and that's what I love about this fan base. They do a tremendous job. It's we one team, one fight, and I know Lisa uses that for cancer, but that's really no matter what we're going through. I always look at it. We're one team, one fight. So Lou, Ashley, kind of give us an update on my man Big E.
Yeah, so Ian, who adores both of you tremendously, about a year and a half ago started developing stomach pains. But the doctor, because you hear one opinion, you got to get the second, third, fourth, fifth. Long story short, they found an issue with his liver and he needs a new liver. So he was being treated at the University of Miami. University of Miami said, hey, you know what? You're going to be better off at UPenn, University of Pennsylvania. So then he started getting looked at University of Pennsylvania. Fine. While at University of Pennsylvania, they put him on a liver transplant list for a living donor. So they need to find at that point someone who was alive who can give part of their liver. Now the liver is an organ that it grows back itself. So heaven forbid I was to need a liver, I wouldn't need lose full liver. You just need a piece. So a few months ago, Ian was looking for a piece of someone's liver to be a match for him. So as they were waiting, they're doing more tests, and then sure enough, they found cancer on top of all of this. So the cancer that he's open about talk about is similar to the cancer that Jim Mandich had. It's that type of cancer. I don't know the exact word. It's a long word. But they caught it early. They caught it super, super, super early. So they said, all right, before we can continue with the liver match, you got to knock out this chemo radiation. We got to start nuking out the cancer. So he is almost at week 3 of chemo and radiation, again, being done at the University of Pennsylvania. And he has about another week or so left. So it's about a 4-week, 2-a-days chemo radiation, and then they're confident that that should nuke out the cancer. Now, when the cancer is nuked out, the next step, he still needs that liver. But because he now has cancer, he moves up in the list of livers. So he can now get a liver from a deceased donor, which there's more deceased donors. You know, when someone passes away on their driver's license, they can say they're an organ donor. So the silver lining in all this is, yes, he has cancer, he's beating cancer, and he still needs a liver, but now the shot of him getting a match is higher because he can get it from a dead or an alive person.
Oh, that is good. Yeah.
So his spirits are great.
I didn't know that about the.
You didn't go ahead, Richard.
Yeah, I didn't know that about. No, I was just saying when you were telling me about the liver that they don't need they just need a piece of it and it kind of regenerates. It's amazing. The human body can be so complex and you wouldn't think of it. That's pretty awesome. That to even hear the news that now since he has cancer, he even gets moved up the list. That's even more reassuring that he can get what he needs once he gets past cancer, and we can get back to him being his old self and back at the games and supporting the Dolphins like he always has. So yeah, that's awesome. But go ahead. I cut you off, so I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. So I was gonna say, Ian is very big with DCC. We actually co-chair a team. It's called the Worldwide Dolphin Fans, Ian and myself. And so and Ian's like a gangster selling stuff. He raises more money than anybody. And I knew like he was not going to be all full force being able to do that this season because of the treatment and stuff. So we're like, hey, what can we do to help him still reach his goal, but not be the forefront of that? So that's when the idea of making the brace. You're going to take yours off? Okay.
It says Big E Strong on it.
Closer. Big E Strong. And then the fins up.
Says fins up.
So then I said, all right, I'm going to order 150 of these bracelets. I'll take care of the shippings at the first. I'll take care of the first 150 shippings, and then the rest will be all straight, profit into his DCC. Well, the joke was on me because those 150 bracelets sold like bread on a hurricane. Those bracelets sold within 2 days. So I was like, Ian, we have a problem. So then I ordered another 100, then another 100. Then I said, I can't do these 100 orders. So I finally ordered 300. So long story short, these bracelets, you name the state, they have been shipped out. I just haven't got into international shipping. Sorry, Dan, because I just don't know how to do it yet. We have collectively raised over $3,000 straight profit in these brands. $3,000. And I'm like back order right now, maybe like 40 orders, because obviously I'm in Buffalo right now. But and the thing, it's great that we're raising money for cancer, but seeing people wear them and tag in brings so much joy to him.
Yes.
And honestly, that's what fills my cup, and that's what makes me want to do more for him, because he's the greatest person, and just being able to put a smile on his face means everything to me. Go ahead, though.
Yeah, no. So, like you just said, it's the moral support, and he loves to see that. We're going to be wearing them tomorrow in Buffalo. There was people wearing them week 1 at Indianapolis. Obviously, at the home opener, everybody was wearing them, and he loves to see that. So that's what it's all about. And you said jokes on you with you having to take all these orders. The joke's actually on me because I have to lick all the envelopes. So that's not easy. My tongue's very tired. So, and not for those reasons.
Ew, nasty. Because you talk too much. Because he talks too much.
I'm sorry, Richard. I'm sorry because I talk too
much. I'm talking to Russ leaving apartment.
I'm sorry, Dan. Dan, I know it's a family show. I'm sorry.
No, don't worry. I like that part.
Apartment. They just don't get stitches here. Nasty.
Listen.
You're done.
Hold on.
Great job, Lou. Great job.
You know what?
No, listen. Everybody's been gracious about it, especially Richmond, who's always great. Richmond donated. He said to keep the bracelets and donate them because, of course, they don't fit around Richmond's wrist. You can't even get them down 3 fingers, probably. So
I'm still gonna get them to you. When I see you in Charlotte, I got a stack for you and Chandra and your daughter. I got some for you and Chandra. So when I see you, I'll get them to you.
Hey Dan. Lou just made this episode go viral. Trust me.
He's nasty.
We got a PG-13 rating now.
He's gonna blow the other ones out. I'm telling you.
He's nasty.
I told you, I love Lou. I told you, it made my day every time he posts. And now look at him. Gracias,
You
mi
love
amigo.
him too. Don't do that now. Don't do
Thanks,
that now.
Steve.
You love
I
him
haven't
too.
seen that. I haven't seen that tongue in 6 years. Let me tell you. But Richmond, going back to you. So you said you're a speechless man, which you're speechless right now, and that's why because that's why I didn't ask you. So we made these stickers for you. And the thing is, if I said, "Oh, Richmond, I'm gonna make a sticker," I didn't want to hear no, or any of that. I had to do it. So we made 500 of these stickers. That's Bruce Smith, as you know. That's you, Richmond. And then it says "Battle of the '90s" because that's when
no. It says so. We were coming up with a slogan, and we thought actually came up with it. It's Battle of Great 78s. So of course, both Bruce Smith and Richmond wore number 78. So that's the title tag of it, and it's Battle of Great 78s. And at the bottom, the resounding message is Richmond Webb for Pro Football Hall of Fame.
So what's good about doing this so we're releasing it now in the Buffalo. Anybody we see wearing Dolphins or Buffalo gear, we are giving it to them. We've given out probably like a good 50 already because the Bills fans aren't going to be like, "Oh, I don't want it." Because guess what? Their homie Bruce Smith is right there. So they want it. And when they stick it around all of Buffalo, they're going to see the underlying message, which is Richmond Webb belongs in the Hall of Fame. So you're going to be stuck all over Buffalo. And then this party tonight that we're having, you know how we do the socials. We did one in Houston.
Yep.
We have a big one tonight. And but we're going to show you. We made like, you would think it's like your birthday party because I made like 10 themed baskets just around pretty much you. So Lucia's going to show you maybe like 2 or 3 of them. So we're going to raffle them off tonight. All money goes to DCC, but we're expecting Dolphins and Bills fans. All right, so here. Okay, so you see the cards.
It's got Richmond's rookie card.
Go ahead, point it out.
Richmond's rookie card over here.
Who's that handsome man right there? Okay.
Look at that baby face.
I see it.
And then Bruce Smith over here. So it's Buffalo fans are welcome too. They both get to either whatever basket they get, they're gonna be happy.
And there's one more. Show them the other one. Show them the one with the autograph. That one's nice too. So Richmond, there's a few. You know those papers? Oh wait, this is another one. So then we have this one. That sticker thing that I bought that you signed. Some of that. So all of the baskets have you themed in it because again, the Bills fans are going to be here, and I want them drinking the Richmond Webb Kool-Aid too. So I want them to start, talking about you.
This one's a Miami Hurricane featured because you got Frank Gore on there that played for both Bills and the Dolphins, and of course from the University of Miami. You got a Bills ticket. We don't see this anymore because everything's electronic on your phone, but this is a physical ticket from a previous Dolphins-Bills rivalry game. So that's a nice little touch that people.
And then that is that paper I made of you last year. Remember, it printed and you signed it all at the pajama party. So I remember that. And all the baskets too. So this is like a birthday party for you, essentially.
And then we got.
Y'all blow the candles out for me. That's what I'm talking about.
Hold on, we'll show you one more.
This also has you on there. It's got both your card and Bruce Smith's card, but it also has. If you go down, it has.
I'm going down.
This is a postcard,
but down a little bit.
This is a postcard of Bruce Smith. His bust from the Hall of Fame in Canton. And again, we want everybody to see this because we are tying, Bruce Smith and his Hall of Fame career, the number 1 all-time sacks leader, but we're tying him to your battles, the battles of Great 78 between you and him. And everybody's going to see that and get you into the Hall.
So it's just another approach in our efforts to get you into the Hall of Fame. We're taking it from the Bills route since we're out here in Buffalo. So just something extra to really get your name out here the next 48 hours and beyond.
Yep. And listen,
y'all did an outstanding job. It's just like I said, Dan, I can't speak. I don't need to. It's just, I let Ashley do her thing.
That's why I don't ask him for permission. I just say, Richmond, I got your face on a sticker. Richmond, I got this. I can't ask him.
And Richmond, they all remember, man. They all remember. We, like I said, we've given them out to about 50 Bills fans on the plane. We gave it to our Uber driver. We gave it to the bar. Everybody who we've come across to, and they all say, "Oh yeah, of course, Richmond Webb." There was one kid that didn't, but he was like 19, so you got to give him some slack. Everybody else said, "Oh, what?" 3 of them even said to me, "Wait, he's not in the Hall of Fame already?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?" And then you mentioned Steve Tasker. A lot of their cause here is Steve Tasker. And so they were also saying that absolutely, I thought he was in already. But yeah, we will root for Richmond. Can you guys root for Steve Tasker? He deserves to be in as well.
Think about it.
So we said no, no, but everybody remembers, and so that was very nice to see.
So that's what we're doing. We got things going on for Big E. We got things going on for Richmond. So again, my biggest cup is filled when I'm serving and other people. So when I'm doing good for you, for Ian, that's what makes me the happiest. So hindsight, this brings me joy.
Yeah, and one more thing, we took a picture with the sticker that we just got last week.
Oh yeah,
we took the picture with Richmond Webb's Ring of Honor above it. So she was holding it up. So we're going to do a post, but we were waiting for tomorrow. So we're going to do the post where first we got the sticker with Richmond's name on the Ring of Honor, and we're going to do the same thing with Bruce Smith.
Yeah.
So we're going to post that. Hey, look, this sticker stands for these two great men, both inducted in the Ring of Honor. One in the Hall of Fame,
and one soon to be.
One soon to be.
So that's what we're up to.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, now we can speak. Now we can speak.
Nope,
he blocked Bruce Smith.
Oui. No, not
no,
oui.
No,
oui.
Oui.
We away. Stop it.
I'm dead.
Oui.
You know what? I'm making a joke. I'm dead like the motions of Mike McDaniels. Thank you for the motions.
I like that one, Don. That's a beautiful
Thank you for
one.
the motions. They are gone. We haven't seen a motion since a while.
No.
You remember those motions back in 2023? Gone.
Dead.
Hey, Richmond, you know what?
Yes.
I will tell you something. And I will say that for the entire Miami Dolphins community, if we still have this team losing every year, but we keep those great people doing what they are doing every year, I don't care if the Miami Dolphins is a shitty team for the rest of my life. Look at those people, and there is a lot. But I will talk about Lou and Ashley doing something for Jan. It's already enough. I mean, but now they take the time doing something for you. They will take time for doing something for anybody else. And look at this community. Sometimes people ask me in France, why did you pick the Dolphins? Because in France they talk a lot about Patriots because they were the best team the last 20 years. And I said, you know what? I have the ability to connect with a tons of people in Miami and be part of the community, even if I'm in France, I know. But even let my dream be like I'm a kid and we are part of in the community all together. But I said, look at what they're doing every year. Look at what they're doing. And what they're doing for you is magic because I don't see a lot of community pushing for their legend the way that this community is doing. And for Jan, for DCC, for every cause, it's amazing. So just please, Miami Dolphins, keep losing if we keep those great people.
Well, it just shows you there are more important things than football.
Yes.
Like you said, the DCC, Ashley even said it, being a servant, that's when she's most happy because you're not doing it for notoriety. You're doing it to help somebody. And it's no greater feeling than that. And, that's what it's really should be about because if we're all honest, everybody wants their team to go to the Super Bowl. Everybody wants to. It's not going to happen. It's only going to be two teams make it, and then one's going to win, one's going to lose. But we just been in a drought. It would be nice to, see some improvement and stuff. But I think you said it right, Dan. There are more important things than football, and that's what I love about the fans and the fan clubs and all that. They still root for the team, but at the same time, they know there are things that are way more important, and they always step up to the plate and meet the challenge for like charity and stuff like that. So yeah, I agree with you totally.
Yes,
and we didn't lie. Huh? We embraced this unprepared show. We're talking about scheme or whatever those people want to debate from hours about the Miami Dolphins. We're just here for having fun. And look, breaking news, Richmond. I guess we can say that Lou and Ashley become the ambassador of the show. They can come anywhere, any days. They can come every week if they want. They are part of the show ever. You know what? I maybe can give you the show at the end of the year because I'm just here to promote Richmond Webb. That's the only thing I can do. Because in French, charity doesn't work very well. People don't give money as well as they're giving in America. But I'm doing just my part to promote your career, But hey, for anything else, I give it to you guys. You deserve so much than me. And by the way, for all the bad messages I'm receiving every week, just I will tell you that my channel is demonetized. So don't say that I'm doing that for money, because I cut the monetization in my channel since a while. So guys, I'll let you finish the show. You, Richmond, and Ali, Ashley, and Lou. It was perfect since now. But hey, by the way, I can cut it, so nobody will see that. But I'll let you finish the show.
Yeah, I just want to thank Ashley and Lou for coming on. Had a great time. The time actually went faster than what it went, a lot quicker than what I expected, and that's the way it is when I've done their show a couple times the same way. So I think we just get along so good, and we know each other, so it's just like we just having a normal conversation. But thank you again, and I'll let Lou and Ashley wrap it up. So thanks again, and you guys got the floor. Y'all close it out.
Richmond, don't make me cry. I got your part in an hour, and these eyelashes aren't glued on too well. But anyways, no, we appreciate you guys having us on today. We, as the team is struggling, our hearts and our souls are still hoping that things turn around. And even if they don't, we're still going to continue to do the servant work, like Richmond said, for whoever needs it and whoever, we can be a voice for. That, again, that fuels us. And that's what's bigger than football. Football is important to us. We're not going to sit here and say sports are not important. Football is not important. Football is very, very important. Very, very important. But on top of that, bigger things, and we realize that. So we love you guys. Richmond, my big brother. I tell people, I said, I have a big brother and a little brother. I show my little brother, and then I show people, you're my big brother. And they look, and I said, yep, that's my big brother. That is my big brother. So we're going to continue to push on forward. And it's not just because of who you were on the field. I want to make that very clear, because anybody can go out there and be a great football player. It's because who you were on the field, but even more who you were and who you are off the field, that really, really, really drives me. So I'm not stopping, and I sure as heck ain't going to keep asking for permission either. That's not going to start. So there you go.
Yeah, no, just again, thank you guys for having us on. And football is it brings passion out of people, brings people together, and we want to just keep on championing the causes that need to be put out there. And this is definitely one of them. And so we're going to keep on doing it. Even if the team doesn't love us back, we're going to keep on loving the team, hoping
That's true.
we pull it around. But at the end of the day, again, there's a lot bigger things, as Richmond said, out there, way, way more important than a football game. And I take more pride in the people that we've met and come across, such as you gentlemen. And that's what it's all about. Like I said, the getting people together and doing everything
having
for
a
the
good
right
time.
reason. Having a good time. Yep.
Fins up.